Hi guys, welcome to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you are all doing great. Today we are doing a time-related reading. It's about the month of November and we will see the overall message for the month and also what is going to happen in your love life and your career. We have four options related to the four elements, of course. So choose according to your preference or according to your sign, okay? We have number 1 is the fire element, number 2 is the air element, number 3 is the earth element, and number 4, the water element. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the fire card, this is going to be your reading. This reading is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of November. We will see the overall message and then we will focus on love life and career. Okay, let's see. What is the message for you for the month of November? Three of Coins, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Hanged Man. Now, I think you are beginning your month, or the month has already begun, by the way, but you are approaching this whole situation with an attitude to reach clarity. Here you appear to be having this conversation, let's say this attempt for further clarity with a specific person. Okay, this is general, so this can describe one single person, or let's say a situation. It can also refer to a situation, but now, for example, it looks like you are discussing, you have something specific in your mind. Until now, that specific thing hasn't been manifested with a lot of success. There is lack of clarity, there is lack of initiative for some of you from this person, okay? And the overall message that we are dealing with is that of confusion. The Hanged Man, we don't know what is real, what is simply part of a dream. We have been for a while in that dreamy state, okay? And it's time, of course, to take some action. This dreamy state is not always something good. It might have started as something good, but right now you do not mind even to get into a conflict, let's say, in order to give stability and to start creating something practical. Because it looks like this situation is not so practical. Now, this can refer to your love life, of course, okay? So you're dealing with someone who is keeping you, let's say, in this state of feelings, promises, yes, things are going to work out. But this is just a dream in the end. You are not really experiencing something stable, something fixed here. And here you're moving forward with fire energy, wanting to create stability, wanting to build something, okay? Also, we see something extra, it might be helpful for you. You're dealing with the King of Swords here. Okay, the King of Swords, guys, let's say, okay, it has a fire energy, the specific card. It can refer to fire signs, but also to air signs. So in this case, we are talking about something practical. This person has the ability to express with clarity, has the clarity of the air element, okay? They also have, because he's a king, so a king will take actions. Of course, fire, action-oriented person, okay? And it is obvious that if they are delivering something like this, it's kind of their purpose not to give clarity. So this is why you might have to face the first days, the first 10 days, let's say, of the month, you might find yourself in a conflict. Why? Because you are called to say things for what they are. To sort of tell this person that, you know what, I feel like you are taking this situation where you want it to go, and you are creating a lack of clarity on purpose. We might see this time. Yes, there you go, guys. A King of Swords with the energy of the High Priestess. I mean, very, very interesting and very conflicting, of course. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Now, what do we have here? We have we have you wanting to take control of the things that you feel that you can take control. And all this time, until now, until a few days ago, you were not having the control of the situation. Okay, so this is more like a rebellion on your behalf. You rebel against that situation or that person that wants to keep you kind of tied down to a mindset that is not part of who you are. So, as I was telling you, if you are an Aries or a Leo, it's obvious that you want to have a certain level of control. You want to know what you're doing. You want to, you are, of course, as an Aries, very action-oriented. Okay, you want to know with clarity what we are doing. So this is not exactly what you're looking for. Okay. On the other hand, if you're a Sag, it's obvious that you want to have your clarity. You are very open to changes, adapting, adjusting, but this doesn't mean that you invite in a certain level of confusion. Okay. Nine of Swords. I think you wouldn't go towards that direction. You wouldn't choose to let's say, invite in a confusing energy and have this sort of conflict and this discussion over here over issues that matter to you a lot. But you have been in this Nine of Swords for a while. And the Nine of Swords, guys, what is it? It's a state of mind. Yes, it is related to real situations. Okay, it is related to things that are happening around us. But the Nine of Swords is expressing a certain level of duality. What type of duality? I don't know what direction to take. I don't know what to do, how to get out of this situation that is overwhelming me. Things are not clear. So the lack of clarity that this person brought in your life is getting you here, is getting you to the Nine of Swords. And of course, by being a fire element, person, it's obvious that you don't want to stay in this lack of clarity for a long time, because you want to keep going, you want to take action, you want to change things, you want to see results. Okay. And this is what I see that is going on. It's time to clear up confusion, to clarify situations that are not so helpful to you anymore, to clarify difficult moments that you don't like. So it's time. This is a month of purging for you. You are detaching from the things that are not rational, that are not helping you, Why? Because you want to leave all the things that are not working for you and see what really matters. Now, while you're doing your cleaning here, you're, reestablishing the who has the power over you and so on, okay? You want to regain control of your life here. This is going to be successful, but watch out for this, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. And here, it's time, yes, you're doing excellent to reestablish your power, your strength, and to be happy, okay, to feel okay. But just make sure that you don't get completely carried away here, guys, and you don't see this. The possibility for expansion, okay, growth, expansion, development, time for new opportunities, the universe. Let's say sort of seeing what you have been doing, right? I refuse to be any longer in this confusing situation, whether this is about your love life, your life in general, or even your career, okay? And you want to see new opportunities. You are looking for new opportunities. Just make sure that you don't neglect opportunities that are given to you. And while you are fighting over here to manifest something important, you're forgetting about this. Okay, so watch out, guys. The first half of the month, while you are here in fighter mode, just make sure that you don't forget the possibilities. 3 of Coins, Wheel of Fortune. This is more related to your career. A nice career opportunity, a nice possibility for partnership. Probably this is, this is more like a message. There you go, 10 of Swords. Let me explain. The Chariot, exactly. So you might have somebody, okay, reaching out to you, telling you something that in the beginning looks like kind of unpleasant. For example, hey, I'm calling you because, for example, you know what? I decided to quit my job, okay, or I was let go by my job, by my boss, and now I have decided to get on this chariot, take this opportunity, and start moving forward towards creating my own business. I don't know. So I'm calling you, I'm asking you if you would like to participate on this. It looks unpleasant, isn't it? Somebody lost his job, their job, whatever. It doesn't seem like an opportunity here. This is, guys, look out for this. You're going to hear something this month, first 15 days, that is related to something kind of unpleasant. It's an opportunity kind of hidden in something that appears to be difficult. Try to listen to this person, what they have to tell you. They have to offer something. Their message, justice. Their message is not very clear because they are kind of confused, because they feel kind of, overwhelmed by what is going on with them and so on. But the point is that behind this apparent difficulty, this apparent disaster, which is not yours, it's somebody else, okay, you are going to have the opportunity to rebuild. And from this situation, you are going to gain something, and that person is also going to gain something. I think this is business related. It has to do with your career, or it has to do with an investment that is not related, let's say, to your career. It's an investment that will bring you wealth in the long run. Okay, so take these things into consideration. There you go. The shadow side, the temperance. Give me a second, guys. 4 of Swords. So, the message. You might be like, oh my God, what is this person talking about? I don't want to invest. They seem to be kind of a loser, they just lost their job. What is this thing? Okay, you have the right to think whatever you want, but don't respond immediately to this opportunity. Take a step back, evaluate the situation, evaluate their offer, and then you will see that if you take some time and think about it, you will see that it's a good idea. So, opportunities. Now, this is a general reading, but I'm just giving you an example, okay, of what could potentially happen. Or the opportunity to have a better job. If this King of Swords is, for example, your boss, your person, your colleague, and you are struggling in this environment, maybe instead of fighting over here, trying to gain something that is kind of impossible in this environment, maybe there is the opportunity of giving up and focusing on the Chariot, yes, on another type of situation. The World, yes. So, what the cards are suggesting you guys is that watch out for this thing. It's good that you are trying to reestablish your power, to gain control and so on, but just make sure that you are not investing all your energy here, because your expansion, the expansion that we have talked about with the Wheel of Fortune, might not be here. Okay, it might be, let's say, all these difficulties are here to remind you that, you know what, maybe this is not where you are supposed to be. Maybe you have to complete this cycle and complete this cycle with success, so you don't have to go full warrior mode, okay, and create a disaster and have such a conflict that you're out of this situation without energy. Make your effort, see what you can get out of this, and if it doesn't really work, you will have also other opportunities. These opportunities for some of you are not completely direct. They're kind of disguised. You have to think about it. You have to analyze. And you will find yourself in a situation, the second half of the month, where you really don't know what to do. You are wondering, should I move towards that direction? Should I take this thing? Both situations look kind of not very satisfying, kind of risky. What should I do? Okay, the solution to this is that you need some time, some extra days to think and analyze. But remember that you are doing really good on asking for your power back. Just don't exaggerate. I mean, don't exhaust yourself over this situation. Try to negotiate. Yes, you are willing to get possibly into some sort of conflict. That's fine. But just don't exhaust yourself over this. Think of what your boundaries are here. Okay, set boundaries and say, if I gain nothing out of this after a proper and nice conversation, maybe I will insist. But if I still get nothing in return, maybe I have to give up and see other options. Now, this is the overall message. Generally, there will be a bit of confusion. Okay, I see you very dynamic. You want to take things in return. You want to, you are very, you are ready to get something out of all this. But remember that if it's impossible, okay, let go and look for other options. Now, let's become a bit more specific. And the cards are not suggesting you go ahead, create conflicts and so on. On the contrary, avoid conflicts, because in the second half of the month, you will need this energy to evaluate how you're gonna move forward next. Okay. The Sun. Yes, I told you, through the Four of Swords, okay, through some detachment. And the Four of Swords, yes, it's about Libra, okay, it's connected to the sign of Libra. So in that case, it is helpful to create balance. Let's say you take your time to think about it and decide. Okay, the Sun card is, of course, it brings you clarity, it brings you the necessary clarity, what you need. And the second half of the month is going to be great for you, because if you approach things with a calm mindset and you haven't exhausted yourself in conflicts the first half of the month, you will have a nice plan for you to move forward. This month doesn't appear to be really great when it comes to planning or making decisions for the long term, okay? But if you handle this the right way, you are going to see far more better results than what you're actually expecting. So be patient, focus, try not to have a fog, mind fog, brain fog, or feel confused about how you need to move forward. How are you going to do this? Avoid conflicts, guys. Yes, try to get the maximum results from a nice conversation, from an argument, but just don't exaggerate. Okay, think of your boundaries, I'm telling you again. There will be situations that will trigger you throughout the month, especially the first half of the month. But you don't have to be willing to participate in each and every triggering situation, okay? So moderation is the key in order to take full advantage of the potential that this month is giving you. Now, let's become a bit more specific at this point. Career. You might be dealing with a situation that is not really satisfying you so much. It's not bad, it's not terrible, but let's say it's not the best. Okay, so you find yourself in this situation not knowing how to move forward, because it's okay what you are experiencing, but you feel like you deserve more. You feel like you can have more out of this situation, and you feel sometimes like you are overworking and you are not being appreciated. Okay, and you need to talk about this. Okay, go ahead, talk about this. But if you see that there is no collaboration, if you see that your boss doesn't even want to listen to you, okay, they just want to take you for granted and take everything away from you, your energy, your productivity, your creativity, everything. At that point, you have to evaluate how to move forward. You see that the situation is not really changing. You cannot change an entire company, your boss, their business. You cannot change everybody. How about changing environment? And we are going to the solution that we have already talked about. So, if what you are experiencing is not satisfying, keep your eyes open. The opportunity will come forward to you. You will not have to look for another job, find another job, change career or something. You will see that you will receive that phone call. Your friend, another person will talk to you about these things, okay? So, and in the end, if you handle the situation properly, you are going towards a very fulfilling and satisfying, let's say, direction. Now, if you're asking about, let's say, if you want to know about your love life too, let's say it's not the best month, I think. It's not the best month because we have many Two of Cups, okay, we have things going on already. Maybe you are in a relationship, maybe you have just started dating someone new, but it looks like you are waiting possibly for balance that will come from the outside. So I had a conflict with my person. We are not talking at the moment. I want them to come back, okay, and we can talk, we can decide, we can bring balance. So this month is a month of reconstruction. This reconstruction can be related to your person that you are not talking, you will talk, okay, you will get together, or it can be related to you reconstructing through your actions yourself, working on your healing. If that's the case, okay, if you're waiting for that person to come back, yes, it feels like, of course, you can see they will come back, you will talk, you will experience this wonderful reconciliation. But eventually, guys, since the energy of this month is a bit conflicting, it's a bit difficult, you will find towards the end of the month that even though we have experienced something wonderful, something promising, something beautiful, in the end, we just don't see the results. It was promise, it was nice words, it was nice feelings, it made me feel nice and special, and I received some healing energy, but in the end, I still feel that there is tension out there. So watch out. If you need to really reconcile with that person, just don't jump into the situation with a full Two of Cups energy. That's the advice here. Yes, be a bit more, think about it, focus on that. Then, what about you guys? You are single. What is going to happen? You will have the possibility to meet new people for sure, and people that you might like. Okay, Two of Cups, and just don't rush, guys. Don't get into this vibe where you're saying, oh my God, this is the right person for me. I feel so great. Oh my God, it has been so long that I haven't felt this type of things. No, don't go there. Don't get yourself into that vulnerable situation. Embrace the feelings, be happy about these feelings, but remember that you need to apply moderation. Don't turn a Three of Cups situation immediately into a Two of Cups and start looking for potential. Be reasonable, be rational, and you will see that it's going to be a very enjoyable month. You have the ability to survive difficult energies like nothing happened. Okay, to avoid conflicts if you want to come forward from difficult situations as a winner rather than being on the losing end, to take advantage of positive, of opportunities that in the beginning do not really seem like opportunities. Okay, so make sure that you use wisely. And this month is a month of reconstruction for you, whether it sounds weird or not. Okay, it is a month where you can recover from many difficult problems of the past, and you can really choose how to detach from unpleasant situations. Very nice. It will be a month of also understanding who is supporting you, who is not supporting you. Really great, really positive vibes. Coffin and the Key. And you are, by choosing your battles wisely, you are unlocking new potential. It is a month of expansion for you if you take advantage of the situation wisely. Okay. This is what I see, guys. So let me know what you think. Did you like this type of approach? Would you like me to, see more signs in the future, do more about signs? Anyway, let me know. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe, and bye. If you have chosen the Air card, this is going to be your reading. This reading is for the air signs, of course, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the month of November. We will see the overall message, a general message, and then we will focus a bit on love life and career. Okay. Let's see. Nice. 10 of Cups. Knight of Swords. Two of Coins. Okay. So it looks like you are definitely focusing on this 10 of Cups. Taking action for the sake of this 10 of Cups. Okay. You are taking decisions and then you become immediately very action oriented, trying to handle the situations around you in order to keep control and at the same time have the results that you want to. Let's see, the Sun. Guys, you're kind of tired this month. Tired of what? Maybe tired of doing what other people are expecting you to do. I see you wanting to pursue this 10 of Cups, which is a personal thing here. It is related to your own well-being, to finally enjoying some time for yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to do with going out, having fun. Yes, it can be related, of course, to joyful moments with your friends, doing activities that you like, okay, and so on. But it also has to do with the creative nature of it all. You want to feel that you are experiencing your life in a positive way rather than surviving. Okay, rather than I'm taking actions in order to do the right thing and move forward and be productive or create what I want to create. You are like, I don't want to be any longer in survival mode. I want to enjoy my life. So even though you appear to be very action oriented here, ready to go, ready to make changes, this thing, and for some people around you might see this change as, you know, something really sudden, like they're telling you what's wrong with you, what happened all of a sudden. I mean, you seem to be a completely new person. What's wrong with you? This is people are perceiving you with the Knight of Swords energy, like you're going really fast without having thought about it. This is not true. You have been working on this for a while. You have spent, yes, kind of the High Priestess, months thinking of what is the right approach for your life. What is it that is actually making you happy? You are, you have this air element energy that is most possibly the most dominant, let's say, element in your chart. And this High Priestess has called you, okay, to connect to your moon energy, to your feelings, to see the things that are making you afraid, to see the things that are making you feel happy. Maybe these weren't the things that you were thinking of a few months ago. You were focusing on practical things, and you are asked to connect to this Queen of Cups energy. And this might be, how are you asked? Maybe a person came forward, okay. Maybe a water element energy person is coming forward and is affecting you and is sort of helping you, almost like a guide, to walk through your feelings and decide what you need to get rid of and what you need to keep, okay? So look out for this person. A water element personality. that is kind of affecting you in a positive way, in a loving way. It can be a friend, it can be your partner, it can be your crush, maybe a person that you have just met, or a person that will appear in your life during the first days of the month of November. Yes, this person works as a guide. Look at this. And look at what you want to leave behind. You are leaving behind, this is what we see. And this is what we don't see. What is going on within you. Okay. What we see is you having a certain level of control, kind of enjoying your life, and all of a sudden you change into something that is being extremely emotional in comparison to the person that you have been until yesterday. Why? People are saying, oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with her. The truth is that this wasn't what was really happening in your life. There is unhappiness. Now, take this thing lightly, okay? For sure, there is a certain level of not contentment. Here, you are not happy. You are not satisfied with what you are experiencing. But you don't even have the clarity because feelings are mixed up with, let's say, thoughts, and you just cannot find your balance here. This card is calling you. Okay, generally we see this card as something negative. Oh my God, Three of Swords. No, this card is actually telling you, listen, it's giving you advice and it's telling you your feelings are kind of messed up with swords, with thoughts. And your feelings or your thoughts are positive at the moment. So what you are creating is something that is unpleasant. So try to analyze a bit these things. Maybe you were analyzing your thought process, but you were not ready to take this thing further, okay, on an emotional level because you were missing this. So you give up. And you give in to this idea of connecting to my feelings. I connect to what bothers me over here with these Three of Swords. And even though it looks confusing, it makes sense. And I start finding my way. And as I move away from this Three of Swords, from these unpleasant feelings, I find my balance. So your reading, guys, this month is about balance. It's about tuning into your true nature. You are connecting to your feelings, maybe with the help of the Queen of Cups, maybe not. Maybe this is the person that you will invite in after you find, let's say, your balance, okay? And it looks like this is a personal path that you are walking. You are improving, you are expanding. Until now, it was all about thoughts, and the feelings were coming forward in a confusing way because of the High Priestess. Now, by the end of the month, your goal is to completely embrace a more positive attitude towards feelings. Whether these feelings is about you, okay, it is about how you perceive yourself, how you perceive other people around you. And of course, it is also related to your empathy. How much love are you willing to give to other people? So with this whole change that you are doing, new beginnings are coming forward for you guys. So first you're working on your balance the way we have seen here. You're managing in a very successful way to balance feelings and thoughts. We might have some conflicts, direct conflicts with people, misunderstandings, okay? And these things, even though they look very unpleasant in the beginning of the month, they might be the inspiration that will start getting you towards the direction that we have seen. And what will happen by the end of the month? You will start inviting in people that have the same mindset with you. Balanced people, okay, people that are looking, that are staring at life and at their experience in a positive way. So you have the possibility through this difficulty here to completely transform your life towards a very, very positive direction. So is it something that is going to be settled by the end of the month? No. By the end of the month, you will start seeing the first results of this new life approach that you are having. But this is just the beginning. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, exactly. If you turn this into a habit to see things that way, to always look for balance, for temperance, for new beginnings, okay, you will see that you can turn yourself into a really strong and stable energy. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, very good. I told you that the High Priestess is playing a major role here. Look at this, 10 of Cups. So what we are only touch this month, by the end of this month, can become a wonderful way of leading your life. Connected to your feelings, okay, connected to your imagination, because the air energy always needs the element of imagination. Okay, you're being very practical, but there are moments where you really need to escape and kind of get lost a bit in your own world. Okay, and you don't want to be bothered where you are when you are in that type of energy. 5 of Wands, Queen of Coins, very nice. 9 of Coins, excellent. Excellent, why? Because it looks like you become very grounded on things that matter to you, but at the same time, you're experiencing all of this in a very, very positive way. So let's get to a bit more specific things. When it comes to your career, we have the possibility of manifesting what we have been trying to manifest for months. Rebuild the Tower. The change is sudden. The change is immediate. Okay, when it will occur, it will look like the tower that is completely, demolished. And you're called to start building. So what is this tower here? It might indicate a direct conflict in your working environment, or it can be an inner conflict. Remember that we have said that it doesn't have to be necessarily something open, very clear to be seen by other people. You might have been going through this doubtful process for months and months and months, and you realize that you want to completely change your approach when it comes to your career. You have worked really hard, you have done all the things that you had to do, but you haven't seen yet the results that you need to see. So you feel like it's time to change something, and you're changing. And you start seeing that this thing is working. So this is the beginning of a great potential here that will be completed in the next few months potentially. So this is the beginning. Whatever you're planning to change, and or for some of you, maybe you want to focus on something that is related to a specific business or a specific acquirement of skills. You want to learn something new in order to improve your position in your working environment and so on. This starts as an idea. You would like to do this. You think that you would like, that you would be good at something. Okay. And it becomes, within a month, it almost becomes a habit. And you start building something, you start rebuilding the tower. So it is very positive when it comes to your career. A card that is indicating that maybe within you, the balance will be found if you, let's say, create your own business. If you start moving towards your truth, okay, you have a plan in your head. Keep working on this. If you're not ready to start your own business and this is what you want to do, keep working on this. You really can create something great here. Okay, the Chariot. So your current working environment is more welcoming to you. You might have possibilities to get a new position, a higher position. If you want to change environment, also it will not be difficult for you to find alternatives, okay? But there is also a hidden aspect in what you are doing. And in that hidden aspect, maybe you are called to start to start thinking of a completely new direction. It can be. You want to start something new. If that's the case, think about it. Keep planning, keep focusing. And in the end, guys, you can have your success. This is, again, I'm telling you, a process that will not be completed within this month. But here, you are setting the right foundation. Okay. You have thought about it. So we are beyond the Two of Wands, just to give you an idea. You have made your plans. You have thought of each and every possible option here. And now you start taking actions. This is the Three of Wands when it comes to your career. You start taking actions. You are becoming more established in what you have already. But here you start working. Also, you might have the possibility to start working on something new. The moon shows that if you are planning to work on something new, you might have some lack of clarity, some difficulties, which is normal. Okay, this is why you are thinking about this on kind of secretly. You are planning, you are thinking, and so on. Very nice. Very nice. I will tell you something. The overall energy is not positive. But so let's say the universe is not giving you everything and doing the best in order for you to manifest your dreams. But the way that you are handling things and the way that you are channeling your overall energy and the choices that you are making are creating the right environment for you to thrive. Okay, that's the thing here. Anyway, when it comes to your love life, I want you to take into consideration the possibility of a new person that is carrying a lot of Queen of Cups energy. Okay, so for sure water energy, very emotional, and is kind of coming forward in your life to fulfill the things that you need to enhance from your personality, from your energy. Okay, so right now you're focusing a lot this month on the water energy. So a water element person is a great idea. Seven of Cups, Queen of Discs, Five of Wands, the Star. Here you have, let's say, we need to have, if you are in a relationship, we need to talk about where this relationship is really going. The Seven of Coins, guys, this month is going to be more and more distant. The long-term stability, the security, the energy that is represented by the sign of Taurus. So stability, maintaining the balance, domestic energy, all of these things are not going so well at this point. It becomes too distant, too difficult. I mean, yes, we do have the Star here, but it feels like we have been thinking about it, we have been planning, but we haven't really taken the action necessary. And in the process, you are losing, let's say, the enthusiasm over this thing. It becomes, so especially during the first half of the month, you should expect some setbacks when it comes to the quality of the communication that you will have with your person. There is always more and more confusion. We are trying to find our way towards stability, but without actually taking real action. It's just promises, thoughts, ideas, and all of these things, especially if you have been together for a while and you don't see the results that you want to see, is making you tired. This Seven of Cups is not important anymore. You know, the passion that we used to have is making you, it's like, okay, so what? I mean, where is this thing supposed to go? So you have your doubts right here. Just make sure that you don't exaggerate over this Five of Wands. Yes, this is a temporary type of energy because maybe you are going through your difficulties when it comes to this Three of Swords energy that we saw, that you need to balance out feelings and, thoughts and everything. Just, you know what? Don't exaggerate over this. Just let things happen and see how things are going to go. You don't have to push too much the situation to get results, to get answers. It's true that it's been a while that you are not having, let's say, results or the right answers or the right type of energy. But you shouldn't worry so much. I mean, this is not your number one concern this month. You have other things to resolve. Just, keep it kind of in the back of your mind, okay? No, the regrets are not helping, guys, for sure. Yes, and you will see that if you decide, first of all, you need to understand the feelings. The feelings are important, okay? Do you have feelings for this person? Don't start arguing about where this relationship is going before you know that you really want to stay here in this connection. Why am I telling you this? Because we saw what you are going through on a personal level. You are changing, you are reinventing yourself. So maybe by the end of this month, you don't even want to talk about this thing. You don't even want to talk about the Three of Coins potential, okay? You are getting with a certain energy in this month starts with a specific mindset, and by the end of the month you are going through a major emotional and spiritual transition, okay? So don't create arguments that might not be necessary by the end of the month. Why? Because you might decide, first of all, that you don't want to be anymore in this relationship. Secondly, you might decide that this is not such a big deal, that you will resolve it in the near future, and so you keep going with this Three of Coins energy. You become more collaborative. So it looks like next month is going to be more romance friendly for you. This is what I want to tell you. So don't rush to resolve things that have stayed like this for a long time, okay? If you are looking for stability and you are single, we have already talked about the possibility of this Queen of Cups that comes into your life not simply as a good romantic opportunity, but also as a spiritual guide for what you want to accomplish. So for those of you that are single or you want to start something new, remember that this is the best time for you, because you're inviting in people that will help you, that will basically become, there is this possibility of finding the right person that will potentially become your family, okay? The new connections are more, let's say, advantaged in comparison to connections that have been there for a while, have been problematic, and we feel in our craziness of the Knight of Swords energy, we feel like we need to resolve things right now and we need to find direction. Okay, this is not a good month for you to resolve these type of conflicts. You are resolving inner conflicts. You are reestablishing your position in this world in relation to the people around you. So you don't have to rush. This is what I want to tell you. You don't have to rush for this. Yes, new connections are... So the people that you are going to establish a new connection with during this month have more possibilities to survive throughout, let's say, time, rather than what you have been carrying from your past. Why? Because you're changing. You're making huge changes here. So the way that you have been reinventing yourself, it's something that you have never gone through in the past, or at least recently in the past. You are shedding the old skin, basically, and it's normal that some people that you have been carrying with you all these years might have to remain in your past. When it comes to your love life, don't take everything seriously this month. Don't try to find drastic solutions. Don't jump into conclusions. This is valid both for old relationships, established relationships, and also for the new relationship of the Queen of Cups that we have seen. I told you previously that you don't have to go towards a direction where you're saying, oh my God, now this Three of Cups situation is going to become a Two of Cups immediately. We're going to be together forever and so on. Just don't go there, okay? Take it easy when it comes to your love life. Enjoy the process, because you are going through major changes, and with a lot of success on a personal level, on how you are changing, let's say. Guys, this is what I see. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, if whatever, just give me feedback. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the Earth card, this is going to be your reading. This is the reading for Earth signs, of course, for the month of November. We will see the general message, and then we will focus a bit on your love life and your career. Okay. So let's see. What is the energy for you? Nine of Coins, 10 of Coins, Page of Coins, 4 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Okay, guys, there is this sense of controlled expansion. I want to change certain things. I have a plan. For those of you that you have something in your mind and you want to work towards a specific direction, this month is going to be a bit challenging because we have the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. So you want to start working on a specific project towards a specific direction that will bring you completion. Okay, you are ready to take action here. But I feel like you want to have, the control of everything. So I feel like this conflict is starting directly from you. What do I see? I see great potential for success. Okay, I see you setting the foundation in order for you to move forward and create the right type of energy and manifestation for you. I see you working in a very controlled way and harmonious way, so you enjoy what you are doing. But the problem is the level of control that you want to have about this situation. I want to remind you that the Page of Pentacles is describing something new. Okay, you're learning, you are moving forward, there is this sense of progress. Okay, expansion, sometimes the expansion is kind of sort of even an explosion can be an expansion. Okay, but you're doing a very specific progress over here. You know what you're doing. That's fine. But there are some aspects that you cannot actually control. This is something new to you. You are moving forward. You are developing, okay, in a very successful, in a very controlled way. But you cannot control everything, guys. This Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands is your inner conflict, okay? So, the first thing that we need to take into consideration here, are you asking for too many things? Are you pushing yourself too hard in manifesting specific things and controlling certain situations? Okay, of course, I understand that you don't like the energy of the Seven of Swords. You don't want solutions that are short term, that are confusing, that are unpleasant. You don't want these things. That's fine. But you need to find a balance between what you can actually control and what you can't control in this case. You can control your actions. You can make your choices. You can sort of predict the results and have your success. But there is always an unknown factor in our life, okay? You cannot be afraid of this unknown factor. So I think that what you are going to do this month is reestablish these boundaries. Okay, you always know how to preserve your stability, okay, especially for the Taurus the Taurus energy. How to control what you're about to do, Virgo energy, and how to expand, how to create Capricorn energy, okay? How to take action and strategic type of actions. And that's fine, but we are called to learn that, you know what, we cannot always have the results that we want to have immediately. So we are called this month to rediscover, let's say, a quality that the earth signs have, and that is patience. Patience. Your patience and your kindness, but this time towards you. Because, guys, I think that sometimes we forget about our needs. We forget about what we want to do, and we just focus so much on our plan for the future and on what we want to achieve and to deliver the best we can, that we are kind of losing our balance every now and then, okay? Every now and then, but of course, with all the discipline that these signs have, they are becoming grounded once again. It's just that in the process, we might forget to take good care of ourselves. Okay. Three of Swords and Queen of Coins. Now, so keep going with what you are doing. You have a very clear plan, okay? Everybody are kind of seeing you, the people that know you, and they are proud of you for what you are doing, for what you are manifesting. Very nice. But this also has, let's say, a shadow side. You know very well how to hide, let's say, your shadow side over here, but it's time to start dissolving this conflict. It's time to start being kinder to yourself. You don't have to see yourself always as that person that has to accomplish, that you have to control, that you have to establish. I mean, guys, take it easy. It's time for us to start taking it easy. Okay. So your balance can be found also. I think that you will start focusing a lot on your inner well-being, your fears, to find your strength, to come to terms with situations. This can be something spontaneous that you decide to do because you want to experience your life in a much better way, or it can be something that is triggered by the external environment, specific by one person. Here, King of Swords, you can see that. Maybe we have somebody who is coming forward, or a Queen of Wands here, to communicate something specific. We might find ourselves in a conflict with someone, and this conflict will trigger some sort of situation, some sort of thoughts, and what I would suggest you here is to avoid the direct conflict, guys. Avoid this. This is a very triggering energy towards you. I would suggest you to avoid the conflict. I'm telling you again, and to move forward beyond that energy. This is not necessarily something that defines your existence, okay? It doesn't have to do with something that is important to you or vital to you. You can move forward beyond that, okay? And if you avoid this conflict, you will find yourself using that energy in a constructive way to analyze, let's say, what exactly has happened, why these people or this particular person wanted to get into this conflicting situation with you, and use this energy for your own benefit. Okay, to analyze what you could do differently and how to avoid overall this type of conflict. You are saying to yourself, you know what? At this point, I feel very satisfied for having taken myself out of this situation. And now I have more energy to use in a more constructive way. So you find yourself choosing not to be part of something that seems to be kind of unpleasant, and it's just not changing your life so much. So this is a major thing that will help you understand that you don't have to control everything. Certain things that do not affect you do not need to be controlled. Okay. Now, generally, this is a month where you will nothing really is going to change when it comes to your development. You will continue doing your thing the way you have been doing this all this time. Okay, no major changes, no setbacks, still the same kind of development, but it's time for you to take more action to establish your boundaries, to understand how you want to take care not only of your outer, your material wealth, but also your inner wealth, your soul, your heart. It's a moment of rebirth for you. Okay. And temperance, yes, and it's a moment of healing. I'm telling you, this is something that you might be thinking. You are going very spiritual this month. It's time for changes. And this is something that you might be thinking, or this is something that you might experience, okay, this month. This person can... you know what? I feel like this person is more like, it could be Four of Cups. An ex, yes. Six of Cups. This can be an ex, guys. Or the person with which you have been in no communication, in no contact. And this person is coming forward to leave that message to ask you for a possible reconciliation and so on. And this is very triggering to you, okay? The Lovers, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This person is coming forward in your life. So for some of you, you will experience the comeback of someone from your past. For some of you, in that case, just make sure that remember that you don't have necessarily to be part of this and to be in this conflicting situation and worry so much. You don't have to. Okay. Queen of Coins. Eight of Swords. Exactly. You can choose to walk away from this situation without you having to process all the difficult feelings. This is a difficult situation for you. It's kind of challenging. Okay. Here, the handling of this situation is very important. And again, I'm telling you, you are winning more from this situation if you stay detached rather than if you decide to reconcile or move forward with this person. Now, you do have the support of people that are surrounding you, appreciating you, loving you. I don't see you being alone in all of this. You have the necessary support. You really have what you need in all of this. Let's see. Death card. Nine of Wands. So you can define a bit better your boundaries when it comes to this person. Okay, for those of you that resonates. Now, apart from this situation that can be triggering, you are for sure working on your inner demons, your fears, and you will see a lot of improvement, guys, by the end of the month. The month is starting in a kind of a chaotic way for some of you, where, let's say, okay, you have your own stability, let's say, you're manifesting your own stability on the outside, but what bothers you the most is the spiritual side, the emotional side. There you feel like you have a lot of work to do and many things to change. And you are focusing on this task with the same type of discipline that you are focusing on each and every task. This is something that you have been avoiding for a while. Okay, there you go. But now it's time to take action. And guys, you are setting some really new type of energy and new beginnings here. We see the Moon and the Page of Swords. And in fact, the beginning of the month is confusing because you don't know how to approach this new emotional, let's say, awakening that you are going through. But at the same time, you feel that certain things need to be done. And they need to be done because you need to embrace your life from a different perspective, integrate new things in your life and expand further in what you have been doing. So you are discovering this month in particular, you will discover how connected, how deeply connected your inner well-being is with your outer, let's say, success and positive manifestation of things. Okay. You are always very aware of what you want to manifest. You are always aware of the various parts of how they are connecting, your spirit to your earthly energy and everything. But this time you take that step further. Because yes, for some of you, you are getting really triggered by this person and by this for some of you, this comeback. Okay. Queen of Wands, very nice. Page of Cups. Ace of Cups. Difficult month for our earth signs. Difficult month because, look at this, things are changing. You want them to change. But in your nature is to keep things as they are. But at the same time, we see a lot of wants, we see a lot of need for change, for expansion, for moving forward. So let's say you are ready to sort of sacrifice part of your need for stability and for attention and for control, and you embrace this new energy. Okay. Generally, you thrive in restriction. Discipline, restriction, and from there you always find your way to surprise even yourself. But in this case, you are called to do exactly the opposite, something that we are not used to doing. Earth signs, okay. We don't like sudden changes. We don't like too much of innovation, very traditional mindset when it comes to the earth signs. But here you are fully embracing, you are even surprising yourself by the way that you are embracing this new potential. You want to change. And you want to change because you know that this change will bring you further expansion and new paths that you can walk in your disciplined way of doing things. This thing will not be unnoticed by other people. So when it comes to your career, we see a certain improvement. We see, let's say, your boss in your environment is noticed the growth that you are completing, okay, that you are accomplishing. But what they don't see is, let's say, the storm that is happening underneath all this, and how in what difficult way you are embracing this new innovative crazy energy over here. It will be a very productive month for you guys when it comes to your career. If you want to apply for that new position, go ahead and do it. You're going to have a lot of success. If you are planning a new project, to find a new job, a new beginning, this is a great idea, a fantastic idea. And this is something that you are really going to enjoy. Okay. But underneath, so you're going to be happy for the results. By the end of the month, you will be given that position that you want, that you have applied for. You will be given the opportunity to, be in that interview for this other position and so on. So there is for sure the potential for promotion, for improvement. But even though you are very happy for what you are accomplishing, this innovative type of energy that is attracting so much positive energy from the outside is kind of taking its toll on you. Okay. In that case, listen, all you need to do is embrace with positivity what you are experiencing. To embrace it with positivity and analyze exactly, overcome the struggle, understand that you are doing this because you are in some sort of transition, you're changing, you're improving, you are developing, and you can take it easily. Okay, so if you feel, sometimes you feel overwhelmed, take some extra time to relax, to sleep, to go out, to have some fun, to do the things that you enjoy doing, because this is helping you become more focused and more productive. Generally, you have great success. This month is going to be really nice. And people around you, I have to tell you, they are appreciating a lot what you are doing. Yes, maybe you have somebody here who looks like this is your friend, but they are not, that maybe are not so confident about what you are doing. Maybe they are a bit jealous, but this is not something that is actually affecting you so much to the point that you really have to discuss about this situation. The energy of this person is definitely female, okay? And I think because of the expansion that you are going to experience this month, you might have to come to terms with this energy. So this person might not be able to hide further, let's say, their jealousy. But that's something that will it will happen. It might affect you for a day or two, but that's it. Nothing really that is affecting your plans, I mean, okay? So, the career is going great. You can really find new opportunities, creative opportunities to expand. You are being noticed. You are going to get a nice promotion if you have already applied for it. Yes, you are a bit tired from all this, but that's it. I mean, in the end, if you take a nice break, if you enjoy some lovely, wonderful energy with your friends or with your loved ones, the situation is fine. Now, let's see a bit your love life here. Two of Cups, the Tower. If you are single, prepare for a very sudden falling in love. Okay, this is like love at first sight. I'm excited. I don't know what's going on, So you also have this positive energy here. You will have the opportunity to go out, to have fun, to date new people, to flirt. It's very nice, very beautiful. For some of you, all these activities online, okay, by the way. Now, if you are in a relationship, the relationship is kind of suffering here, and you are asked to find some time to dedicate it to your person. Okay, because we are at this kind of critical stage, guys. So you can decide to embrace with positivity this new, let's say, this connection, and give some enthusiasm, some positive energy in the overall situation that you are experiencing. Generally, you will start seeing by the end of the month the potential of a long-term committed situation. Okay, a long-term relationship. You want to think about it. You are analyzing it. But generally, you have this tendency to be very, very busy. If you are, in the case of a Virgo, I think this is your priority. Generally, the Virgo energy is more, domestic, more emotional, more loving in comparison to the rest of the earth signs. Taurus is more the organizer of the house, the home. It's the motherly energy. Capricorn, no comment. But when it comes to Taurus and Virgo, maybe you are really seeing the potential of a long-term relationship here. So you might be called to evaluate the situation that you are experiencing. Is this relationship really giving you the potential? Can you handle the relationship in such a way to start seeing this stability that we haven't seen until now? Or should you move forward and focus on someone new? What should you do in this situation? So you have a lot of things to think of. And for some of you, the personal life becomes a priority because you start seeing a potential that was not there last month. You start seeing that your needs are changing. And if all of these changes are happening in your life during this month, okay, and you're approaching in such a drastic way your overall energy, the overall things that are happening in your life, you want at least some stability. You want a safe space where you can hide, where you can, rebuild your energy. So you start wanting more from your personal life, even for the Capricorns, okay? You might want more stability because you're saying, I'm achieving, I'm doing my best. I need a life partner to support me throughout this thing that I'm going through. Sorry. Now, so you will have to understand, is this the right person that you're having in your life? Should you change something? Should you focus on something different? Is there something that you can improve? Or should you think of something completely different? A new person. Because this is also a month where you will have the opportunity to meet new people. So let's say you have too many positive things happening in your life, but you are called to control all of these things, and it can become overwhelming. But guys, I think it's much better to be overwhelmed by positivity rather than negative things. The overall energy is extremely positive, even though we have started with a really tough type of energy. But I think that this month has great potential for you. Many options, it depends on what you want to achieve, many possibilities to rearrange your career, to renew your connection, to find new people, to find new working opportunities, and so on. Okay. This is what I see, guys. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. If you have chosen the water card, this is going to be your reading. This reading is for water signs and for the month of November. So let's see. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What is the message for you for this month? And then we will focus a bit more on career and love life. Okay, let's see. Knight of Cups, nice romantic energy. Four of Swords. Guys, these two cards already are talking, I think, about something very specific. They are asking you to relax, to kind of follow your heart in this situation. Let's see. Nine of Coins, the Star, Six of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, maybe you are focusing a lot on the issues that you might have to resolve. For some of you, you are becoming a bit stressed, a bit worried. You worry about the future, let's say, and where exactly your actions and your decisions are taking you. That's a good thing. You are planning, you are doing your best. But I feel that you are becoming not overly emotional, you're becoming a bit overwhelmed by this situation. You need to detach a bit. You have been trying really hard, possibly the past few months. This is what I'm getting with these cards. And you have been working hard, you have been doing your best. It's time for you to take a break. Take a break doesn't mean that you have to stop whatever you are doing and go on a 5 days vacation, okay? But take a break can indicate that you are dedicating a few hours to yourself, to your own well-being, because you have been neglecting a bit your emotional well-being. This was something that was present almost in all elements that we have seen. Okay, take into consideration how you are going to invest your energy. Especially the first 10 days of the month can be very conflicting. You might deal exactly You might have to deal with people that want to create a certain tension, that they have things to talk about with you that practically you don't even care about, okay? Or, for example, for some of you, you might have already experienced a very unfortunate closure of your relationship. Maybe you have gone in no communication. There was some crisis very recently. And this person might come back again to talk to you about how they feel, what they want. And this is just too much for you at that specific moment. Yes, you might receive that message that will force you sort of to take decisions. Decisions for what? Decisions for what I am planning to do in the future, what I want to manifest. Okay, there is a lot of this thing going on here. And you are not ready for something like this. So choose your conflicts wisely this month. I don't know, is this a conflicting month or something? The point is this: choose your conflicts wisely, preserve your energy, and focus towards towards the positive aspects of your life. You're accomplishing a lot, but I think you are finding yourself in a situation where you feel tired and you just don't know how to potentially embrace all this. Okay, sorry. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Justice. So it is very important for you to set some boundaries and decide which direction to take and which kind of situation to leave behind. We have a lot of minor arcana, so many things are happening here, many things are developing, let's say, even on an everyday level, things are changing, new energy, phone calls, people need to talk to you, so very busy month. And in all of this energy and this busy type of situation, you have to find your way and your balance, and you also have to preserve your energy limits. Okay, throat chakra. Yes, be wise when it comes to communication. Your healing has already begun. It is what you need to focus on this month. Keep going with what you are doing, okay? Keep accomplishing, let's say, the things that you are accomplishing. But this is a month where you actually need to go with the flow. You need to take things lightly and detach yourself from situations and people that you know are going to eventually let you down. Why do you need to do all this? Why do you need to do this healing? Because it is something preparatory that will get you towards more specific results, especially in your love life. Okay, your love life experience hasn't been, let's say, so positive in general, hasn't been so constructive in the past few months. There is a lot of confusion and a lot of healing to be done. So it is necessary for you to, let's say, detach from unpleasant situations, work on your healing this month, and by the end of the month, you will find yourself with more clarity, with more focus, with more attention, knowing what you need to manifest. Okay, we have the Strength, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Coins, we have the Eight of Swords. This is, let's see, Ace of Coins. Page of Discs. So I think the connection, when it comes to your love life, the connection with the past is not so pleasant. Okay, again, the element of somebody reaching out to you to tell you, to talk to you about important things, possible reconciliations, how to handle the connection, how to approach things is here. Okay. And you are called to be wise in all this situation. To be wise, to be calm, to be focused. It's not easy under these circumstances, but if you maintain your balance and if you maintain your patience, and of course you don't fall into the trap of, let's say, getting into a conflict with the wrong person, you will see that you will feel relieved. Why? Because you didn't accept to be involved with people that do not understand you, that do not see your point, that do not share the same vision with you about the future. So, right there, by doing this, by detaching from the past, you are encouraged to embrace a new type of energy with more clarity. Okay, you are no longer thinking of what should be right or what is wrong for you, but you are realizing that, you know what, I don't have thoughts, I don't have. It's not my imagination, let's say, creating a vision for the future. I am deciding that I will move towards a very specific direction. So I'm telling you, this month is a month of clearing difficulties, let's say, of the past, having the closure that you need in order to detach from unpleasant past situations, and finding your way, especially when it comes to your love life, because I think you have suffered enough when it comes to your personal life in this situation. Page of Swords, the Star, Queen of Discs, Temperance, and Judgment. Now, yes, the change, guys, you are embracing the change, you are embracing something new, and this is really very positive for your love life. Healing is necessary. And once you get into this mood, you don't necessarily have to complete this healing before you manifest the right person for you. Once you realize that, you know what, I need to detach from certain situations, at that point, I will move forward. I will embrace this type of energy, and I will manage to find exactly what I'm looking for. Very nice. Very beautiful, very positive preparatory energy. We have the Chariot, so again, the direction, and new beginnings. Completely new beginnings for you and for everyone around you. If you decide to keep going with the relationship that you are experiencing at the moment, this month is going to be a difficult month, because you will go through a reevaluation, you will think, you will decide, do I want to keep this relationship going? Is this what I really want? And once, let's say, the relationship survives this month, most likely it's the right thing for you. Let's see your career. What about your career? What should you be expecting here? The Moon, the Star, and the Seven of Cups. We have a very similar problem here too. That even though you are manifesting your stability, you are moving forward in a very steady moving pace, you are a bit unsure of what is, let's say, whether this thing is the right thing for you or not. So again, it is an emotional struggle here. How am I supposed? Okay, I'm successfully doing whatever I am doing. I am being appreciated, okay. But the point is that deep down, I don't feel so satisfied regarding this situation. I feel like in a different environment, or in a completely different type of job, I would be manifesting miracles. I would have been already established. So there is something still here that you are missing. This month is a month of innovation for you. I told you it starts with a very unpleasant energy, with a difficult energy. And this is becoming, let's say, the fuel for you to start moving towards a completely different direction. And in the career, you are asked to give more. Give more doesn't mean be more productive. Okay, you're already good at what you're doing, but how about approaching things from a different perspective? Maybe what you are experiencing is not enough for you anymore, and you feel like you can give more in a different situation. So don't be afraid. Instead of feeling that you can actually give more, you can sit down for a second and start really brainstorming and think, what can I do about this? What can I manifest? How can I approach in a more successful way the future? Okay, what can I do in order to improve my experience? For some of you, you will simply have to do things from a different perspective than what you have been doing until now. So add some sort of innovation, think of a potential partnership that could get you much further. But for some others, this might be completely detaching from your current situation. How are you going to know what is the right thing for you? You need to tune into your intuition, because this is a matter of how do I feel, what do I think, what is my intuition telling me about this situation? Is this the right thing for me, or should I be somewhere else? This is a moment of, I think, personal crisis that will get you really far by the end of the month. You will have already established the path that you need to walk down, okay? For example, you might be in this business, in this job, it's very productive, it's very nice, everything seems to be working really fine. But guys, within you feel that you don't belong here. You feel that this is not the right thing for you. How should you be? And you feel this sense of loss, okay? Also, you might have to be part of some tension that is not really part of what you want to do or who you want to be. People are talking about things that you are not really interested. There is a general maybe an environment where there is a lot of gossiping, drama situation and so on, and you just don't want to go there. Okay, then we have the child, we have the stork, and the ring. Yes, maybe embracing a new possibility is where you should be really focusing. Things are very straightforward for you here. You can still be happy you can still be productive, in what you have been doing at the moment, but not so satisfied. Let's say you are not fulfilling your highest potential, or you can think how you can start embracing this new potential. So during this month, we have this kind of situation. What should I do? Should I continue handling the situation that I have been handling until now, or should I embrace something different that will give me higher results in the long run? So we are in this process of deciding, understanding. It's fine. You will move forward, and eventually you will find what you really want to do by the end of the month, setting new standards and new boundaries to break and new levels of expansion. I think that the reading is quite positive and very straightforward and showing you, I mean, yes, you are struggling. There are things that you need to experience as a form of closure. But this month already for you is a month of decisions. Okay. Is a month of embracing new possibilities. While for other elements it was more, a month of only preparation, only thinking, only deciding. For you, it is 100% preparatory, but you also start seeing results by the end of the month. So it's quite productive and constructive for your own well-being. Guys, this is what I see. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.